Hi, I'm Susan Blaine. I'm back with Ann Max with Productive to the Max. She has over 35 years, close to 40, eh?
Yeah.
40 years almost experience teaching people to be more productive, business owners, executives, and we're learning some things along the way and hoping that it's helpful to you. And I wanted to talk a little bit more with Ann about actually being an entrepreneur. It's and you work with business people. It is scary and it's lonely. Yeah. It can be very lonely. So some of these things that we've been talking about are very helpful. And if you're looking to be more productive, I suggest you get in touch with Ann and learn some things on how she can help you. As an entrepreneur yourself, Ann, what's one of the biggest challenges that you faced?
I think
it's not always roses and sunshine.
Oh my God, no. There's those days, when you get a big contract and you're happy and you're driving along the road. And then there's the other days when you haven't heard from anybody for like 3 weeks and you're going, I think I'm going to get a real job. Where everybody else pays the bills and things like that.
So there's those lows,
there's
those valleys.
Everybody has those valleys.
Peaks and valleys.
Yeah, when I speak and talk about this in my speeches, everybody goes, oh yeah. Okay.
Relate.
Yeah, and then you come home and the phone, on the phone or on the email is, I'd like to hire you for $100,000. Oh, goody! I'm back in business.
Don't we all want those calls? And she's not that expensive. It doesn't cost
not really. Yes. So it's the insecurity, and the
doubt, the self-doubt,
the self-doubt. And what happens is, if you don't stay on track with what you're supposed to do with your marketing and your sales and things like that, then that's going to take over. And a lot of entrepreneurs have, and myself included.
Yeah, because we're talking about your challenges.
Yeah, you're doubtful about the competition. But as I've learned in my age and my wisdom, the competition is not doing as well as you think. Okay? But I
and
find
isn't it very individual when you're working with a coach or a consultant? And a lot of it is personality and fit.
Yeah.
Really, and I say that often. I'm a big fan of coaches, and I've worked with different kinds of coaches, and there are a lot of them out there, but not everyone's the best fit for you.
That's right. So you have to. It's like anything else. And you're not the best fit for everybody else.
No, not everybody's going to like you.
Yeah.
Or like your style. So it's about trying them on. It's like clothing, right?
Yes.
Try it on, see what fits.
Yeah, and you shouldn't hire a coach until you've talked to them for at least like an hour, and unless you really know what they stand for and what you stand for. Being an entrepreneur is also very lonely. And I'm lucky because I have my husband in the business, so I can yak at him all day, but I'm really lucky that way because most people aren't. So
and he's a sounding board, and he has different skill sets that really lend themselves well to what you're doing.
But so I was just talking with someone yesterday, and she has a husband in the business, and it's not working.
It doesn't always work.
It doesn't always work. So you need to network, and you need to have a network of people who you trust. So masterminding is very good for that. Mastermind groups, things like that. Group coaching, something like that. You have to have someone that you can call and say, the awful day.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Oh, God.
Just one piece of advice. What would you give?
Know who you are.
Know who you are.
Yeah, that's why I do this. I never knew who I was. I never knew what I wanted. I was brought up in an era where people didn't discuss those things. Yeah. And yet at a very young age, I went through horrific things.
Yes.
I could never discuss them. I could never talk to them. So I never knew who I was. So I was always responding to other people's needs. And I find for some reason, the entrepreneurial mind is very much like that. They're lovers and givers, and I'm going to be nice to you. Being nice in business isn't sometimes
there's a place and time for that for everything. I love this part of our conversation because we get to know a little bit more about the people that I'm talking to. Yeah. And so I have some rapid fire questions.
Okay.
Are you ready? You said when I asked you this question the first time, you said you have to ask your grandson, but have you since thought about
I don't know
anything
about
superhero?
No.
Nothing about superheroes?
Sorry, I had to ask my grandson that one.
What's your favorite indulgence?
Donuts.
Donuts.
Yes, unfortunately.
Someone who you admire. Is it Maya Angelou?
Yes, Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou.
I've always loved her.
Angelou. Maya Angelou.
Angelou, yeah.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, it's her presence. Mm-hmm. It's the way
Powerful
she's classy.
Yeah.
She's powerful.
God rest her soul.
Yeah, I love the way she speaks. I love her message. she just makes me feel good.
Yeah, she's such a peace. She has such a peaceful vibe, and very wise.
Very wise. Yeah.
What's one of your favorite things to do?
Sing.
Sing, and she has an amazing voice.
I haven't had a chance to. Yeah, I have to get back to that.
One of your
See?
favorite things. Sing.
It's one of my.
important
There you
to
go.
do.
It's important to
Favorite movie or book?
Movie Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
Just I like all the old.
How many times have you seen it?
Thousands. I just like the old. I love the old queens and kings and that kind of thing too.
Yeah.
I do a lot of reading about that. The historical literature, that kind of thing. It just, I don't know, I just love going back in time.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
What's something that always makes you smile?
Babies.
Babies. Oh, yeah.
Babies always make me smile. So when I used to date, when I was younger, and we used to see babies, I used to drive my dates crazy because I'd just jump on them, you know. Anyway, it was never a second date after that.
She's a great grandma. Well, you make me smile.
Oh, thank you.
And I always enjoy chatting with you. We've stayed friends over the years. I
We
don't know
really
how
have.
long ago it was that we worked together. It seems like many years ago. Well,
Mhm.
it might be almost a decade. But it's really great to sit down, and I hope that you guys have gleaned some value from our conversation, that maybe you've learned a few tips and tricks on productivity, or at least how important it is, and that it's not difficult or daunting.
That's right.
And if you want to learn more about Anne, you can go to
www.productivetothemax.com
and learn more about what Anne does and how you can be more productive. So we really appreciate you guys tuning in, and thanks so much, Anne, for
Thank
having
you.
me and chatting with
Love
me.
you.
You're beautiful. Love you too. Have a great day. Cheers.
Bye.